Recording in progress. Man, she talks a bunch of shit.
And don't do a lot of nothing.
That Zoom voice.
It's fucking irritating, dude.
That's
They have found the most irritating voice ever to do like a thing, and it's the Zoom voice. That shit is bullshit. I should have came on and did that shit.
We need to look into something else.
I'd have been like, recording in progress.
Yeah. And you know,
that sounds like you want to hear the recording.
If it was me, it'd be like,
I can hear you.
What the fuck?
Or I'd be like,
I'm in your head.
That's if it was me.
If it was you.
Yeah.
If it was you. Deb, if it was you, what would you say?
I don't know.
Deb would be like,
What? Are you talking to me?
Excuse me, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
exactly.
All right.
No fuck, man.
Are we gonna get into this?
We are.
Dude, man, we always trying to get into this, man. Slow your roll, Charlie. Just hold up, dude. All right, you got your finger on the button. Okay, Josh.
Deb and I got this
bronchitis,
this bronchitis chocoloccus, whatever it is. And we're like 3 recordings into it already. Actually, maybe even 4. Maybe 4 recordings, because remember we have the Phantom one that hasn't been released.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see if it's still on the memory card.
Man, y'all be recording like that?
No, you were in it too.
Yeah.
It was that horrible one. Yeah, when I first started getting sick.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even remember what movie we watched.
Dude, it didn't matter.
So,
hey, Josh.
What's up, bro?
I don't even remember what movie it was.
What?
Hit the intro.
Warning. This podcast is about the horror genre, specifically horror films. As most horror movies are filled with coarse language, violence, and/or gore, the topics and language of the cast of the pod will also reflect the genre. If you have any issues with the aforementioned warnings, please press stop. However, if you have no issue with adult language, movie violence, or the accoutrement that accompanies horror films, please feel free to continue. You have been warned.
Yes, Oakley, Dokley, definitely, doodly, whatever Ned Flanders would say. You have been warned. That was my tribute to Ned.
Back.
Yes. Definitely. What are you laughing about, Deborah? Don't be laughing over there. You can cough a lung up.
I know. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to like.
That's not going to happen today.
Yeah. It's
okay.
That is not going to happen.
So
better keep your finger on that mute button.
Last week we had a very special episode where we talked about 2 different movies. We're just going to jump right into it. I'm not even going to say that all our social medias are cast in the pod. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. Patreon, cast in the pod. I'm not saying any of that.
You just did.
Deb, you're not supposed to point that out. You kill the whole thing of...
You messing up the vibe.
So last week, Deborah and I saw the scheduled movie Under the Skin. And you, Cobweb, saw the movie with almost the exact same name, a slight different spelling. So Deborah and I saw Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson, and you saw The Dare with nobody Van Nobody Stein.
It was still a better movie.
I would like to ask, you didn't finish Under the Skin, right? You said you stopped watching it.
I picked it back up and I watched pretty much as much as I can all the way to the end. Pretty much I watched it. Yeah, I saw the movie. I mean, some of the parts where it was really even more stupid, I just kind of like 30 seconds up. But I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. That movie sucked. What the heck were you guys watching?
I saw. Well, did you see the right movie?
Again?
I did see the right movie with Scarlett Johansson in it, dude. And it wasn't all that. It wasn't like he was sitting up there like y'all was like tripping about, because she was like nude or whatever or something else
It had
like that. The
nothing
way
to
they
do
did it
with
was
her
real
being
tasteful.
nude.
I even said the words that the movie would be just as good if she wasn't nude at all.
Dude, that's the only thing that probably even made it good. And it wasn't that good of a nude scene. Everything else was like straight, like not even vanilla to me. It had no flavor at all. The whole thing filmed in the car like it was filmed. That was stupid and cheap. Come on, man. They just got a high definition camera and called it a day. You could have filmed that in a weekend.
You're talking about a movie being cheap?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready.
No.
I'm sorry, man. Under the Skin, I did not like that movie at all. I just didn't. It was just, it was boring a lot of times. And the fact that the way that she was carrying herself, it just didn't.
She didn't know how to move in her. She didn't know how to move in her body. But
it left a lot
I
to
know,
your
she was
imagination.
playing- what she was doing-
that was my point.
What she was actually doing was playing a real Black Widow. That's what she was actually doing. She was being the real Black Widow, taking jokers, her sex partners back home and killing them and devouring them.
But
That's what she was.
none of them were sex partners.
Yeah, they never got that far. I don't think they get that far with the Black Widow spiders anyway. Who knows how far they get? I ain't never seen it.
I think we saw two totally different movies.
Dude, we saw the same movie, dude. It's just your expectations a little bit higher than mine. I don't know. Maybe you used to lure Scarlett Johansson or something else like that. But I mean, if it wasn't for her, if you put anybody else in this movie, I don't think it would have even did as good as it did. I mean, she carried the whole movie. I know she was the star of the flick, but the rest of that junk was garbage, dude.
I'm thinking.
But a lot of the people in that movie were not even actors.
They didn't even know they were in a movie until after they got signed.
So yeah, I mean,
it's real
compared to the one that we did see where they are actors and they shouldn't have got paid.
Hold on, wait. We are walking in precarious waters right now, treading precarious. We're on the ice. Because as much as I didn't like The Dare, I don't want anybody, especially our friend Cobweb, to think that we didn't like it because he didn't like Under the Skin. We have to justify how bad The Dare is by pointing out how bad it is, not worrying about Under the Skin.
Okay.
Now we did point out Under the Skin leaves a lot to your imagination, and it just so happens that our friend, my pod brother Cobweb, does not have a fucked up brain like we do. So he didn't get it all messed up and twisted and enjoy the ride the way that we did. So that is okay. That's actually a good thing.
Well, I can say that. You can say that, and I can say what I said. It's like this. Like we said, both of us went to watch the same movie. The way you saw it, the way I saw it, two totally different ways.
Two totally different things. Yes.
Totally different things. I can live with that.
I saw this interview.
Except that what I can't live with is that you gave this movie a 10.
It still gets a 10. Gets a 10 plus. 10 plus infinity.
I gave it a 9, right? Or what did I give it?
I know.
You gave it like a 9.5 or something. So
because I really like this movie.
So I saw this interview with Quentin Tarantino, and he's talking about people asking him about his characters and the backstory on his characters, and like Inglourious Bastards, Brad Pitt's character and Aldo Raines. I never noticed until he pointed it out. He's got rope burns around his neck. And Quentin Tarantino said that it doesn't matter if people know his character's backstory, as long as the actors know the backstory. If they never talk about it, they never show it in the movie. It doesn't matter. As long as the actors know the backstory, and as long as him, the writer-director, knows the backstory of the characters. So he'll never say why Aldo Raines had the rope burns around his neck. He'll never say what was actually in Marcellus Wallace's briefcase. Because 3 different people can watch the same movie, and in their imagination, in their minds, twisted or not, however they may be, those 3 people can see 3 totally different movies. And if he comes out and says, oh, there was a satellite phone in the briefcase. Then it just takes away your movie. And he doesn't want to take that experience away from people. He doesn't want to take their versions of his movie away from them. So
I get it.
That's what I'm saying about this movie.
Okay.
This movie did not spoon feed every single detail of why this is that and why this is this and why she was eating them or why, if they were aliens or not, or if the aliens rule the planet or how many serpent snake people there are or any. None of that was in there. But if you want to work that into your backstory, you can.
I don't need a backstory.
Unlike the movie we were talking about today, the 2019 movie, The Dare, that tells you every single thing and spoon feeds you the whole movie, every little bit, and tells you why this. Oh, I feel bad for this little homicidal killer, and feel bad for these people that bullied him, and this is exact. Man, it's not. I'm not
struggling.
No, because you know why? Just to be funny, I was gonna say, man, fuck this movie. But it's not. It's not,
shit!
No. I was gonna say it just to be funny, but it's not that bad. It's not a fuck this movie.
It's not that bad. It's entertaining. I was entertained.
I wasn't. This movie made me mad.
This movie made us.
What
mad.
made you? What scene made you mad, Dad?
Well, first of all,
wait,
they were
Josh.
trying
Wait.
to be like
Josh,
Saw.
read the IMDb. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
Wait. He's right. Deb. Hold it back.
I can't hold it back anymore.
2019 R-rated film, an hour and 37 minutes. The Dare. A rare family night for Jay takes a brutal twist when he awakens in a basement with 3 other prisoners. As their vengeful captor runs riot, Jay engages in a twisted battle to solve the puzzle to his past and save his family's future. Bullshit. Okay, go ahead, Deb.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Directed by Giles Alderson, written by Giles Alderson and Johnny Grant. Remember that name, Johnny Grant. Stars Bart Edwards, Richard Brake, and Richard Short. Continue, Deb.
So, this movie could have been great. This movie had a lot of potential to be great. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was like a ripoff of Saw.
You can't just say this movie should be good, but it's not.
I'm continuing. So this movie wanted to be. It gave me. What is? So it wanted to be like Saw,
¿Cómo se dice
but at
Saw?
the same time, it gave me the feeling of the one with I had the name in my where it was the dad and the two sons.
Frailty.
It kind of gave me that feeling.
Frailty. Frailty is a horror movie.
We should do that one.
Frailty Frailty, yes, we should put that one on the list. Frailty is a movie that we have to watch 2 or 3 times, and Frailty is an experience.
Yes, that's a bookmark right there. I love that. I love that flick.
So it kind of like gave me the feeling of that, but then it just went completely.
I don't know how you got Frailty in that.
She got it from
because I told
she got Frailty. I now that you say that, Deborah, I can see what it is. And you're saying because the fake dad, Richard Brake, Credence, he was like, "Got to get the evil out of you, boy," and treating the kid all mean and all that. Then he's like, "You stabbed me, and this is the evil. Get the evil out of you." Is that what you're talking about? Is
Yes.
that why it's trying to be Frailty?
Yes. And how do I even begin? This movie just made me mad.
I told you guys this from the get-go. I told you guys from the get-go about what this movie was. I told you it was like a mashup of different movies rolled into one.
But you said it was great.
You forgot one word. You forgot one word.
You're trying.
No. It is a mashup.
What?
A bad mashup. Oh.
Like there
Josh,
was
you didn't
so
like
many,
the eyeball scene.
There was
No,
so
the eyeball
many.
scene was weak. You described it, and I was like, yes.
Yes, I really wanted to watch this movie. I really wanted to watch
Your
this movie.
description was so much better than this movie.
Yep.
Man, are you serious?
Like
I'm
your
straight up
description
serious.
of the movie, I would have gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the kid, see, they don't even know what's going on with this movie. Okay, because a lot of this thing right here, what we're talking about, is some crazy ass shit. If you listen to the last episode, you already know what we're talking about.
We'll
this motherfucker right here-
we'll just tell everybody right now. First kill is what? They've been filleting this guy every now and then, and his mouth is sewed shut. Then he goes to tear his mouth open so he can tell him what's going on, and he dies.
And they made
from exposure.
And they made a mistake.
They made a mistake.
A big mistake.
Big mistake.
I don't know how you did not see it.
Lake, big lake.
So you know,
I was.
They showed the dad
branding
his hand with the horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then later on, when they're showing the reveal of who he is, he already had the horseshoe on his hand.
When he was around with the Traveler kids, they called them Travelers. They kept on calling them Travelers, and the Travelers. He had it on his hand before Credence caught him. And she was like, it looks like a wiener.
And they were all
I
laughing.
never paid attention to that.
He's like, bitch, what kind of horse-shaped looking wiener you been looking at?
But in the beginning,
Shouldn't be looking at any wieners.
They showed where the fake dad was the one who put it on him. And then
his ass was crazy.
And then they put their hands together, and he's like, look, now we have the same one.
Now we have the same mark.
Yeah, that dude was freaking crazy as hell, though, for real. You can't tell me his old man wasn't crazy.
He's been crazy.
He was batshit crazy.
That same character, that same actor, has been crazier in 31 and what is it? Not Devil's Rejects. 3 to Hell.
Yeah, 3 from Hell.
3 from Hell. Yeah, he was crazier in those movies. Also, Game of Thrones. He was crazier in Game of Thrones.
I get you. He toned it down a little bit for this one, but I mean, this shit was messed up.
So it also made me mad because there were so many times when they could have killed him, the kid.
Oh, the one, yes, with the
there
exact
were so
one he
many
gave
times,
her knife.
They were like, when he was not there, they were tough. Oh, I can do this, I can do this. And then as soon as they heard noise,
when Debo leave, I'll be talking again.
And then there was like, he actually gave him a knife. The one guy, he gave him a knife. He was like, here, take my knife.
Stab him right in the neck.
Yeah,
and he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to him. I'm like, really? Come on, there's like 3 of y'all and there's 1 of him.
Because they were not there mentally yet, Deb. They were so twisted. He had twisted their mind so badly so that they thought, you know, that they had to do what this man said to protect their own self. That's why they kept doing what he wanted them to do.
The other 2, yes, the other 2, but not Jay Jackson yet.
He was just there. Yeah, he
hadn't been had not been there long enough.
And then
go ahead.
And then it made me mad.
Condition.
He's
condition
like,
is what I'm thinking of.
He's like telling them what to do. Here, do this. Here, do that. And then they're doing it. And then he's like, I think they got into a fight or something. And then the girl's like, Kat, she's like, nobody loves you. So he's like this big, strong guy, right?
Trying to he's sad because he doesn't have love.
And then she's like, nobody loves you. Nobody ever will. And then he like gets all sad, runs to his room and throws a tantrum. Really? You're this one?
He's insane.
No, it's just like it. Like the
his father used to bathe him with a water hose of blood.
No.
No Joker excuses.
It's like the movie, the new it. It's Pennywise is this big old, scary monster, and they're like, stupid clown,
and he gets his feelings hurt.
He gets his feelings hurt, and his nose pops.
The emotionality smoky.
That's what I hate. Like, really? No.
This motherfucker was wearing a pork rind mask of his father, doing push-ups, sitting in the corner talking about when I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall in the back of my mind and hear my conscience call because he needs love.
Yeah, he did.
And then they tell him, nobody's ever gonna love you. And then he throws a tantrum? Really? Come on, guy.
Fuck this
Come
movie.
on, guy.
There it is. Fuck this movie.
Yeah, they got him. They brought him back to because that's when they figured out who he was, and they started. They went back to the core of how they was able to have power over him, and that's what they started exploiting.
No.
When they gave the reveal of who he was and who they were, I was like, man, fuck all these people.
We're only 20 minutes into this bullshit. You know that? I feel like we've been talking like 3 hours.
I didn't feel bad for any of them.
Look,
I didn't feel bad for any of them.
No emotions in this. The movie looked like shit. Like they filmed it HD and they're like, man, this movie's too clear. And instead of what you do when you film something like that, right? You miss the background. You environment up the background. You bring up some haze or whatever, just to cut the sharpness back, right? They did all this in post, so they recorded it all badass, and then they put filters on it to make it look old, to make it look like a 1990s TV, whatever. It's like, yeah, but you're still in 16:9 ratio, trying to make it look like it should be a 4:3. And so there's that, right? Actors sucked. The way that they were trying to make it look like Black Phone.
Yeah, yes, that was another one.
They were trying to make it look like Black Phone, where they're thinking that the kid's happening at the same time, trying to make it look, when they're showing his kid story in the background, they're trying to make it look like it's happening as they're being trapped.
This movie
in the
came
room.
out a long time before Black Phone, didn't it? What year did this
but
come
not
out?
before the book of Black Phone.
Oh, this is true. I still have not read that yet.
But it just
it had so much potential.
Yeah,
I wanted to like it.
Tons of potential. I wanted to like it.
It was a
too.
good story.
I wanted to like it because I knew you weren't going to like Under the Skin, and I didn't want to come back and be like, oh, you didn't like my movie? I don't like your movie. I didn't want to be that way. No, but you could care less about the bad guy. They try to make you feel bad for him or whatever. No, fuck this guy. Because
hey, he got the nice turn on his old man. He did get him back nice though.
But you still didn't feel
get him back nice, Josh.
Still can't feel any sympathy for him. And then you can't feel any sympathy for the good guys because they're all fucking assholes.
Yeah.
You have to feel something for. You feel bad for Jason Voorhees because he died because they were verschnooking and smoking the marijuana and let him drown. So that you feel bad for the kid Jason Voorhees. You don't feel bad for Freddy Krueger, but you feel bad for most of his victims. They give you some assholes that you're like, that's what they get.
Right.
I hated when they tried to make it look like maybe Freddy wasn't the killer. We accidentally killed him. Fuck that shit.
Sometimes killers are just killers. In the movies.
True. This is true.
I hated the ending.
What about the fight scene? You hated the ending?
I hated the ending.
The ending was stupid.
So what?
Oh,
now
they
he's
were so
Jason?
freaking stupid.
Yeah, now he has magic powers because he was like 15, and then 20 years later he's 35, and then the daughters of Jay Jackson, the only guy who survives, they're telling the story about what their dad did and how their dad killed the killer 10 years ago tonight. And where'd my friend go? What's going on there? And then he pops up, rawr,
behind them. Really?
The end.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
Yeah, they said they never found the body.
Yeah, they
Let's
made a
go
point
check
to
out
say
the house.
Yeah.
Even though he got stabbed.
He got stabbed in the lung 3 times. Got stabbed in the spinal column. Now,
Yep.
Nope.
Why is that hard for you to believe? Why is that hard for you to believe that this guy would get up and do this stuff? You saw Jason Voorhees do this stuff that's unbelievable.
Yeah, but
you've seen Freddy
on.
Krueger do this stuff that's unbelievable. You've seen everybody that does stuff that's crazy, and these movies do stuff that's unbelievable because they're living off that crazy emotion.
They established that they're crazy. Jason is a zombie. Freddy is a ghost.
This guy is a crazy kid bathed in blood.
So
yeah, but he doesn't have magical powers.
So
he's not a ghost. He's not a zombie.
You've never stood underneath a deer after you gut it in the woods and it's hanging from the tree and you're just covered in blood?
No.
Me either.
Oh.
I might be on the wrong podcast tonight.
Oh.
Shit.
Josh was like, either have I.
So out of the three of us here, how many of us have been stabbed?
With what?
A knife.
Oh,
A
me?
knife?
I've been stabbed with a knife.
Oh, that doesn't. That doesn't. Well, I guess that does count.
It does count.
I
It
have.
counts, Josh.
I have had to. So two of us apparently have been stabbed with a knife. Mine was far worse than hers, but man, Dad, why you gotta bring up old shit?
Because you asked the question, I just answered it.
So
Feel
getting,
bad for
getting
me.
stabbed in the lung 3 times and then getting stabbed in the spinal column, unless they show how this guy has magic powers and they didn't give him enough character to come back in part 2 or, dare you again or something like that, or the ultimate dare or whatever. Yeah, he was just a guy.
Wait, let's back this up for a second, okay?
Yeah.
First of all, Josh, I have been stabbed with a knife.
You said
Okay.
no.
You said no.
I just remembered.
I didn't forget mine.
He's like, I've been stabbed twice in the lung and one in the
I stabbed
spinal
myself with a knife. It was pretty bad. I saw bone. And I didn't even get stitches. And I went to school the next day.
Did you have to go for
And
hepatitis test and AIDS test and then get an
I ain't
infection
do
in the
none of
wound?
that junk.
And, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Put
Okay.
some iodine on that shit and some peroxide.
No. Okay. Okay.
And I walked it off.
Did yours look like an extra eye socket for 3 months?
Inside my hand,
No. In your thigh? Mine did.
in my thigh. Extra height. What?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, there's levels to this stuff, man. I mean, do you want to go like full, like, I need stitches type? I needed stitches. I don't know if you probably didn't go. You probably just walked it off. You're a badass motherfucker.
No, I didn't walk it off, and the wound was too big to stitch. It had to be packed daily.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Was you running up on the predator?
No.
God damn.
Deborah's wound was just wrapped and never talked about again. But
Oh, geez.
needless to
man.
say, we'll say that one off pod.
Yeah, that's off pod stuff. Hey, so Josh, come on, man. So you can't believe that this guy is this crazy? Why I don't want you to accept it in this world?
There was nothing compelling about this movie. It didn't feel bad I mean, it's like, oh, they kidnapped the guy and then he went and killed his traveler family. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those kids were assholes.
Yeah, yes, they were. I agree.
They were assholes.
But yeah, man, this movie's making us have a short pod. You know, we're barely 28 minutes into this. I'm already done with this
You're
movie.
exhausted already? Dude, it happens when it happens.
I got nothing
just
left
feel-
because of this movie.
Oh man, I feel bad.
Me
Not
too.
as bad
for
as I
watching
felt
it.
when you guys had me sit up there so excited to watch Scarlett Johansson eat a piece of cake that took like 2 minutes. Jesus.
I think you just didn't want to like it.
No, man. No, let me tell you something. I was sitting up watching this junk, right? And my wife Erica came in the room and she's like, oh, like normally she's like, oh, stop it, rewind it. You just started. I want to watch it too. She like sit there and look and she was like, what the hell is this shit?
What didn't you like about the movie?
And she just got up and left.
What didn't
just
you
got
like
up
about
and
the movie?
She didn't like, I don't know. She just looked at it for like a couple minutes when I was watching it. and she just was like, "What is this? Why are you watching this?"
No. What
and she
didn't
just got up and
you
left.
like about the movie?
Oh, back to that one.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think that. Let me tell you something. One thing I didn't like about Dark Skin, we're going back on this, is the fact that the dialect was so. What do they call it? Pikers. You know, because they were in Ireland through this time. You know, so you have to really deal.
They were in Scotland.
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 So
it wasn't pikey speak.
Okay, because that was hard. That was very hard to listen to for like long periods of time. And she's the only person that's talking like normal, like us.
Did you have the captions on?
But no, I didn't.
That's why you turn on the captions.
It didn't matter if you turn on the captions or not, Josh. You still gonna hear the same goddamn shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna tell you what they say.
Still talking that broken ass junk,
it's
man.
It's gonna tell you what they say.
Right. I didn't want to sit up here and watch a movie where I had to read that stuff like that. You didn't even tell me to turn on the captions first, but I need to turn on the captions. Did you turn on the captions when you first listen to it?
Yes, every movie we watch.
They're supposed to be speaking English. They're supposed to be speaking English.
I watch movies in English. They were speaking English.
Yeah, they were.
But no, every movie I watch has got captions on. The first time as a grown person, adult, whatever I am, that I watched a movie without captions on was The Orphanage. And we're like halfway through the movie. And then Deborah's like, "You understand everything they're saying?" I'm like, "Yeah, I understand what they're saying." I said, "What, just because the captions aren't on?" She's like, "No, they're speaking Spanish." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And as soon as she reminded me that they were speaking Spanish, I'm like, "What'd he say? What'd he say?"
Oh, that's cool.
Well, no, because when I grew up, my grandmother would speak to me in Spanish. I'd speak to her in English, and we understood each other. Everything was cool. So, I grew up learning Spanish, but if I got to think about it, it's gone.
Yep.
Right.
I'm the same way.
I can read Spanish very well. But anyway,
that's nice.
No, but yeah, watching the movie and Deborah's like, "Yeah, well, everything's in Spanish." I'm like, no. Rewound the movie for like 20 minutes, jump back like 20 minutes back, started watching it. I'm like, they're fucking speaking Spanish this whole movie.
Oh, well, then she shouldn't tell you at all. You should just watch all your movies like that.
It is a damn good movie. Damn good. And if you don't speak Spanish, you have to read it in English. And it's a good horror movie. I highly recommend it more than Under the Skin. Completely different. Apples and oranges. The Orphanage. Fucked up movie.
Yeah.
Fucked up movie.
We might have to do that.
All right,
one.
we're gonna put that.
Yeah,
we might have to put that on the list. We
Yeah.
got some movies coming up though, man. You wanted to let them know what we got coming up? You said we had the list.
Man.
I was gonna post the list on social media.
Man, Cobweb's going soft on us.
What do you mean?
What?
Bringing in this jive ass Warriors movie.
Whoa! First of all, the Warriors had more depth and we don't. How can you say something?
No, I actually love the Warriors movie, but there's no horror.
Am
to
I on
it.
the right pod tonight? What
There's
the
no
heck?
horror to it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me tell you something. You weren't scared when the Street Furies came down that street?
No, because I was like, why didn't they shoot him?
Why did they shoot him? This is 1979, bro.
They had guns back then.
Yeah, but they weren't
Yeah, I
shooting
know.
everybody all the time.
Yeah, they weren't always packing. You don't need that extra heat. Because once the guns start going off, cops start showing up.
Yep.
Nah, this is true. This is true.
Right.
Yeah, those weak. You're talking about the baseball Furies?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
baseball
Fuck
Furies.
them guys.
Were they your favorites, Cub?
They were intimidating. They were very intimidating. Them and
The girls were scarier.
they were pretty rough.
Yeah.
Now, see, okay, wait a minute. Okay, look.
Here
We're gonna be doing this.
we
We
go.
got to give the Warriors this. We got to give Warriors its true deservings. Okay. And what else we got coming up?
I'll just say right
Simple
now,
list.
as a movie, I'm gonna give the Warriors like a high 9.
You can't
Why
score
you
it
just
already.
me?
Well, no, because he says we got to give the movie its come up and all that. It's just, well, then again, I haven't seen it in years, so I don't know how this Josh right now is gonna like the Warriors. I might give it a 2. IMDb
Well,
gives
you
it a
know what?
7.6.
And it looks great in high definition.
You can't score it right now. We're not talking about it.
Right. What's the other movie we supposed to be having coming up? We're going to do that one. What's up? So we can let these people know what's going on.
So we got that. What's the other movie we got, Deb?
I don't know.
I talked about another movie the other day.
I don't know. Is it in the thing?
I don't know. What's the other movie, Cobweb? See, now you got me thinking about the Warriors. And because
I know.
Well, no, because it's the chicks. And then, can he still say chicks? It's the girls. We
had Death Proof?
Death Proof, yes.
Yeah.
Death Proof and Aaron the Foreman from Felipe's Garage Mechanics Lounge is going to be in on that one.
Death Proof is tight.
No, but now you got me thinking about the Warriors because I'm trying to think of the different gangs. There's like the Mad Max guys, right?
Oh, the Terminal ACs?
And then there's the guys in the purple pimp suits.
Oh, man. What was up with that, right? No, man, stop, Josh. Stop,
man.
Can't talk about the movie yet.
And then there's the mimes.
Can't talk about this movie,
I'm thinking
Josh.
about then the weak ass mimes.
Josh.
Oh, man, that was so scary, dude.
We'll
You were
leave it.
scared of mimes?
When we get to that podcast,
Dude,
we're not
man,
going to have
aren't
anything
you
to
scared
talk
of
about.
mimes?
Deborah's over here talking about we're burning content. Burning.
The wheels came off this train wreck a long time ago.
As soon as Cobweb was like, no, I don't want to look at what's her name? I forgot her name. Scarlett Johansson's breasts. He's like, no, I don't want to see those.
The world changed.
Yeah. CERN kicked in and we got Mandela affected.
Oh man, not even close, bro. Not even close yet. We still got more time to go.
Man.
We got a lot more stuff to do, man, in these pod episodes. So we got a couple good episodes coming up. We got to come on. Somebody got to come on this podcast with us, man. Because you know what? I still haven't gotten this giveaway yet.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right. I changed it. Look, check it out right here, bro.
Y'all take a look at this. And then I go, can you dig it? Oh, sorry.
Right.
sorry,
They can't see this, but you can see that. Isn't that like a De La Soul is Dead album? Yes. Sealed.
Man, that thing's
Sealed.
thick. Look at that.
That's a double album.
I was gonna say, what's in there? A book?
Yeah, it actually has the insert because I have my original one with the cartoons. So when you're supposed to go through the album and it says ding and you go to the next storyboard.
How can I win that?
Oh, you can win this by signing up for our Patreon.
Oh, fine. Yeah, we need some new Patreon signer-uppers.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm like saying. I'm about to do this De La Soul giveaway.
How's Brendan doing from Upkick MMA? I haven't heard from him. He hasn't called in.
He's doing great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's always living his best life.
There you go.
I think he's training for some fight or something like that.
Oh, shit. How's Sam?
Yeah, man. He's doing pretty good. He feels the same way I did about Under the Skin as well.
What?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
What happened to the light?
I don't know.
Did you unplug it?
Nope.
Hold on.
Did you guys get hit by a bolt of lightning?
I don't know. Hold on.
I was like, why did it get
Y'all keep on talking.
Why did it get dark all of a sudden?
Deb, do you think that these people are worthy to receive this De La Soul album for signing up to our Patreon?
That's weird.
Yes.
I think so too.
Was it not plugged in?
What the fuck?
These are like what they call technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
So the light was not plugged in, and it was on all this time.
Whoa. So you trying to whoa. Okay.
And then the light realized, hey, I'm not plugged in. And it turned
No
off.
shit. No shit.
Maybe your house did get struck by a bolt of lightning.
No, the plug was not. It was not plugged into the power bar.
This whole time?
This whole time.
but there was light on.
And then it remembered, oh crap, I'm not plugged in. And the light turned off.
Yeah. So, Josh, while you were away, me and Deb was trying to decide how should we give away this De La Soul album to the lucky Patreon person.
The first person to sign up. The first person to sign up to the $500 level. I don't even know how many levels in this shit.
I think we have
on the
100.
Patreon.
Yeah.
I thought we had like 4 or 3.
Yeah.
Well, we don't even normally talk about all that stuff because we don't try to push our agenda down on people.
Yeah, I know, but they need to know something.
Oh,
you know. But I would say, you know, there's got to be a tier where you can possibly win this.
Okay.
Next person that signs up.
So we have the $2 pod support team that all of our friends, local friends, who are like, "Why ain't you famous yet? Because you ain't share my shit." Those people, should be buying the $2 a month ones. The ones that are like, "Oh, well, we don't want this, we don't want that, whatever." Well, yeah, send me $2. Send us $2 a month. Then we have the Pod Pals for $4. Then we have the Pod People for $6. Then we have the Pod 10X for $10. Then we have the very elusive and exclusive You Are the Cast for $100 a month. You're gonna have to get some more stuff. You jump in for $100 a month, you know, I'll send you pictures of my feet.
I think for that $100 a month, you also get like some special time with Cobweb. You know, I'd be like your buddy or something like that. Promote all your stuff. Make sure that you get out there on social media.
There'll be free merch. There's exclusive lens access, live streams. We haven't done any live streams yet.
Oh, they will get some live streams. You be at the crib chilling. Next thing you know, your phone just blow up as Cast of the Pod. Hey, what you doing? We recording. Get on. You know.
Yep. And they also get ad-free episodes because what I do is where we host our stuff, right? They put in ads, and I've noticed recently that it's like, "Hey, Cobweb, you know what?" And you're like, "What?" And then it's like, "Sign up for ZipRecruiter." Blah 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 blah. It's like, what? Where did that come from?
Right.
Holy
I have no
shit,
problem
you hear
with
that
that
thunder?
because that's where we get paid from, bro. Hey, Joe, Josh.
How many different names did you? You just called me 3 of my real life brothers' names.
It's all good.
You don't even know my real life brothers. You just named
like 3 of them off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Like that? Hey, it's all good, bro. We like that, Josh. We see eye to eye.
There you go.
I'm tired of this
got
rain.
real quiet in here.
Yeah, it's
that was
now.
scary.
We've been sick. It's been raining all crazy and shit, and it's like we're in Seattle, where people are all just
but you're actually in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like we're supposed to be in the middle of a drought or something. Why are we in this deluge?
Hey,
like, look at us.
I saw that video. What's that video you sent me today with Shawn Michaels looking like the
Incredible Bulk.
Christmas? What is this? Why is Shawn Michaels green? I don't understand.
They made that movie like 3-4 years ago, bro. That's really him.
What is this called? Is Shawn Michaels as the Grinch?
No, he's not the Grinch. He's like
it's the Avengers.
He's the Buddhist version of the Hulk. It's Avengers of Justice.
Oh my god. I couldn't even get through the trailer. I just saw it and I was like, I gotta see this. We should have watched this on the pod today. You know, and I'm like sitting up there like, what the hell is wrong with Shawn? I was like, as soon as I said that's not
Avengers
Shawn
of Justice Farce Wars. See, now this is a different type of episode because we could only talk 20 minutes about that shitty ass Dare movie. Oh, you know what?
Can't we just have some fun?
You can always have fun.
Oh,
exactly.
Hold on.
Let's just go relax, Josh, man. Take us relax, man.
You know what that is, right?
It's a
No, I didn't hear
calculator of
anything.
doom.
anything.
The calculadora of doom.
Oh, there is one?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. Oh, I didn't hear the special effect.
You didn't hear the?
I'll play it off next time.
Hold
I
on,
didn't
hold
hear
on,
it.
Hold on.
It's all good, though.
Hold on.
Can you hear now? No?
What the fuck, Zoom? I'm mad at Zoom. You didn't even hear me talking with the voice?
I heard it like that at the end, but they don't need to know all that. We're gonna.
Man.
You want to edit this out?
No, I'm leaving this shit in there too. Extra bonus behind the scenes. All right. So Cobweb, what did you give the Dare?
Last week I gave it an 8.
You gave it an 8. All right. Deb,
I gave it an 8 last year.
what are you giving it
last
this week? Is it less than an 8 this week?
This week I would give it a 6.
All right. We'll go with that. Deb,
I give it a 3.
I gave it a 4. It's a 13 divided by 3. Movie gets a 4.333
That's pretty
for
bad.
the Dare.
Now my score for
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Under the
Let me clear out the calculadora de under the
right,
skin.
because I think you gave it a 10. Deb gave it a 9.
Yep.
10 plus 9 plus 11. Is that what you're saying? 11? How much?
No, dude, plus 3.
3.
I give it a 3, bro.
This
I will never watch that movie ever.
still a 7.333. That's all
That's
I'm saying.
respectful.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch this Avengers of Justice Farce Wars. Listen to the name
Should
of the
we?
characters: Gene Wonder, Shawn Michaels as the Incredible Master Yoga, Dark Jokester, Superbat, Beaverine. Instead of Wolverine, Beaverine, Emperor Purple Guy, Clown Trooper, Ball Kid, Thor Baka,
Thor Baka.
Chewbacca,
He's like Chewbacca and Thor together.
El Captain South America, Spider Cat, Lando Fury. Oh my God, they did not do that.
What?
They did. Lando Fury.
The one black guy in the movie is Lando Fury.
Yep.
Lando Calrissian
Yep.
and Nick Fury.
Fury.
He's Lando Fury. I mean, okay. Billy
It's
D.
actually a
Williams and
pretty
Samuel
cool name.
Jackson. Yeah.
And that's a nice name. Honestly, told you. If you told you like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Lando Fury, bro? That's
That is
a pretty good
actually.
stage
And
name.
then listen to
Yeah,
this.
that's pretty cool.
Jason Allen Smith as Tony Starsh.
Tony Starsh.
Starsh.
Dude, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to have a watch party or something like that for this shit, man.
That's what I was going to tell you.
Crazy.
And we can get the pod people in too. Prime has a good watch party feature. We can get that going.
Yeah, right. And this movie's on Prime.
I don't know.
We'll find
And
it.
it could be
If
a
not, yeah,
Patreon
we'll do-
only thing.
Yes. Ooh, get to watch movies with us. Yay.
Hey, some people
Hey.
would want to.
Hey, they could watch the Warriors with us.
Warriors, come out and play. I can't even talk.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So where can we watch Avengers of Justice?
Avengers.
It's probably on Tubi or
It's on
something.
Roku channel for free, Voodoo Fandango for free, Plex for free, Freevee with ads. $2.99 on Amazon, $2.99 on Redbox. See, we're not even talking about whack ass The Dare. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm not to keep on bringing it up or anything like that.
Dude, it is what it is. You guys gave it a good bad. I gave it a good bad rating. I gave it a so-so rating.
You know what? This is how we should compare the movies. Deb,
What?
would you rather watch again? The Dare or Shark Side of the Moon? I would rather watch The Dare. I'll say that.
Me too.
Yeah, I have to go with The Dare.
Yep.
Okay. Now, which would you rather watch? The Dare or our all-time favorite? What is the one with white noise?
The Dare.
The Dare.
The Dare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
No, it is.
No, yeah.
No, it is.
It's not-
just there's worse.
Yes.
It couldn't. Okay. What was that Stephen King movie that we watched? Which one was it? Full Throttle. With the trucks. That was
Maximum Overdrive?
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah.
That
Maximum
movie
Overdrive.
is a classic.
We already discussed how bad that movie was, Josh.
I don't care. It's still a classic.
Why do people make bad movies classics?
Because we remember it better than it was. That's all I'm shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you.
All right, y'all. I think we're bringing this down a little bit because we're still sick, trying to breathe, trying to take our medicines and everything like that. So I think we should end it here before we bring it on a down note, and then talk about The Dare again, because that would be horrible.
Man, we all good, man.
If you're playing the game, it's like truth or dare. It's like dare. Okay, I dare you to watch The Dare. Truth.
Yep.
Oh,
I agree.
So I think that's it. We need somebody to bring this to a head.
I got it, man.
Put us out of our misery.
Oh, I'll take us home. Hey, yo, this has been another episode of Cast of the Pod, featuring your boy Cobweb, Josh the Man, and the Deb. You have been warned.
Yes, indeed.
Bye, everybody.
Peace. Oh yeah, and for those of y'all that know.
Recording stopped.